Welcome to Badge 2, AI Mindset Builder. This badge provides you with the foundational tools to develop a strong connection with AI systems, enabling personalized and effective interactions. By completing this badge, you will learn how to profile user-specific needs, connect the dots for tailored outputs, and build a comprehensive understanding of how AI aligns with your unique expertise. Additionally, you will discover how to distinguish yourself by refining AI's ability to optimize its understanding of you as a user, creating a unique edge in AI adoption. Finally, you will master the AI-powered mindset levels of implementation, applying AI strategies effectively at personal, organizational, and societal levels. The course consists of 3 engaging sessions designed to guide you step-by-step in building an AI-powered mindset. Session 2.1, Connecting with the AI. Learn how to establish a meaningful connection with AI systems by profiling user-specific needs and using contextual understanding to generate personalized outputs. Session 2.2, Standing out from the crowd. Discover strategies to optimize AI's understanding of your unique attributes and distinguish yourself as a distinctive user through tailored applications. Session 2.3, The AI-powered mindset levels of implementation. Explore the AI-powered mindset framework and learn to operationalize AI strategies at individual, organizational, and societal levels to drive meaningful change. By following this structure, you will develop a clear and actionable AI mindset for impactful implementation. By the end of this course, you will achieve the following learning objectives. Build a meaningful connection with AI systems by profiling user-specific needs and leveraging contextual understanding to create personalized and relevant outputs. Discover strategies to enhance AI's understanding of your unique attributes, enabling you to stand out as a distinctive user through tailored applications. Analyze the AI-powered mindset framework and apply AI strategies effectively across individual, organizational, and societal levels to maximize impact. This badge is perfect for professionals across industries offering practical knowledge to enhance workplace performance. Students from any academic background bridging theory and practice to prepare for the future. Corporates, a tailored course for organizations to upskill teams and develop AI strategies. This badge requires 3 hours of active engagement, including lessons, videos, readings, and assessments. To fully absorb the material, plan for an additional 3 hours of reflection and analysis, making the total time commitment approximately 6 hours.
Here, you have a role in this whole story. And your role is actually go from that basic general level of using the interface and the way it was initially designed into using it for yourself, for your specific needs, aspirations. You need to understand that actually these companies, whether it's OpenAI or Google or Meta, when they have created these tools, actually they have designed the tools for the general public, large audiences. They have not designed the tool for you specifically. And one of the things is that that's what distinguishes the AI-powered mindset framework from the other courses or models or frameworks that actually teach artificial intelligence. Because that will take you from the basic, what I call the first level of interaction with the AI, into the ultimate level of interaction with the AI. The concept does not apply only to people. This concept applies the same way to people as it applies to firms, companies, organizations, as well as to countries. The type of employees you have, the collaborators, the clients, the customers, all this information builds the context that you're sharing with your AI agents. It's not a long-term return on investment. It's not even a medium-term return on investment. The return on investment is the technicalities of using the ChatGPT and Perplexity and other models interfaces, you need to understand that actually these companies, whether it's OpenAI or Google or Meta, when they have created these tools, actually they have designed the tools for the general public, large audiences. They have not designed the tool for you specifically. So they're not aware of your aspirations, of your needs, of your credentials, of your knowledge, expertise, of your background. They don't know all these kind of things. They have designed the tool in a way that fits the general public. So here you have a role in this whole story. And your role is actually go from that basic general level of using the interface and the way it was initially designed into using it for yourself, for your specific needs, aspirations, and creating this connection between you and the model and explaining to the model who you are, because that would help. And that is your role in this whole story. In this equation, you have to do this. Nobody is going to do that for you. Because when you subscribe to ChatGPT or Perplexity or some other AI tools, actually nobody refine and fine-tune the model and tailor it for you as a person. So you have to do it yourself. And that's part of your role and your responsibility. So here, you move actually from being a passive, inactive user of the platform into a participatory, active party in this equation. So your role is actually to take the model, which is general, and tailor it to your specific needs and context and setting and demands and needs, etc. And one of the things is that's what distinguishes the AI-powered mindset framework from the other courses or models or frameworks that actually teach artificial intelligence. So we go from that traditional approach for focusing on the technicalities into actually building the mindset and helping the user understand the actual role that he or she needs to play in this equation to actually maximize the utility of artificial intelligence and stimulate his or her capabilities to the fullest and create this best, top, meaningful interaction between you as a person on one side and the AI bot on the other.
Welcome to our deep dive today.
Okay.
Where we're going beyond just using AI.
Right.
We're talking about making AI work for you.
Yes.
Like it's an extension of your own expertise.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to unpack this.
Yeah, it really is kind of a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
You know, we're so accustomed to thinking of AI as just this generic tool.
Right.
But imagine if it understood your specific needs, your goals, even the nuances of your industry.
Yeah, the source material keeps mentioning this phrase, building a connection with an AI.
Yeah.
What does that actually mean?
Yeah, so it's not about, being buddies with a robot or anything like that.
Right.
It's about strategically providing it with the information that it needs to then give you hyper-personalized results.
Yeah.
Imagine instead of getting these generic answers from an AI, you get insights that are tailored to your specific role, even your cultural context.
So it's like instead of just using a search engine,
Yeah.
you're working with a research assistant who gets to know your work intimately.
Yeah, that's a great analogy.
Okay.
Think about like a legal consultant
Okay.
who specializes in cross-border trade laws.
Mm-hmm.
A typical AI might give them some very basic information.
Right.
But an AI that knows their expertise level,
Right.
the specific countries they work with,
Okay.
the exact regulations that they face daily
Yeah.
could be incredible.
I can see how that would be valuable.
Yeah.
What would that look like in practice?
So imagine this,
Okay.
a new trade agreement is released.
Okay.
And your AI, because it understands those exact regulations you mentioned,
Right.
flags a specific clause that others missed
Wow.
that could potentially save your client millions.
Oh, wow.
That's the power of personalized AI.
Okay, so we're not just getting like surface level answers.
Right.
We're getting genuinely insightful analysis tailored to our specific needs.
Exactly.
Okay. But how do we actually build this connection?
Yeah.
The source material talks about AI profiling. What is that exactly?
So AI profiling is the process of giving the AI the context it needs to understand your work.
Okay.
Think of it like creating this detailed professional profile, but it's for the AI to learn from.
So we're giving it the information it needs to get us professionally,
Exactly.
kind of like onboarding a new employee.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The source material outlines 3 key steps to effectively profile your AI.
Right.
First, you provide context about yourself and your work.
Okay.
Your role, your field, your goals, your challenges, even current projects.
So this sounds pretty straightforward so far.
Yeah.
What's the second step?
Second, and this is where the connection truly starts forming,
Okay.
you give the AI feedback on its responses.
Okay.
It's like training it. Did the AI hit the mark or miss the target?
Okay.
Was it too general or did it nail the specific?
So we're not just passively accepting the AI's output.
Right.
We're actively shaping its understanding of our needs through this consistent feedback.
Precisely. And this feedback is what helps the AI personalize its responses over time.
Gotcha.
Now, for the third step, and this is where things get really fascinating, you teach the AI about any specific frameworks or nuances relevant to your field.
So this is where we really go beyond just using AI to really making it an extension of our own expertise.
Absolutely.
Can you give an example of how this teaching works?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The source material uses the example of an HR professional in Japan.
Okay.
To be truly helpful, the AI needs to understand Japan's unique labor laws and cultural expectations.
So the HR professional would need to feed the AI information about specific Japanese laws, cultural norms around communication and hierarchy.
Yes.
Even things like the importance of seniority in decision-making.
Exactly.
Wow.
This way, the AI can give advice that's not only accurate, but also culturally appropriate and aligned with that specific organizational context.
This makes me think about how crucial context is for almost everything we do.
Yes.
It's not just about the raw information. It's about understanding how to apply it in a specific situation.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And it highlights why personalized AI is so powerful.
Okay.
Let's take another example, a marketing campaign during Ramadan in the Middle East.
Okay.
A contextually aware AI could offer ideas that are sensitive to local customs that a generic AI might completely miss.
Wow. I can see how a generic AI could easily make some major blunders there.
For sure.
So what you're saying is that by providing this context, we're essentially teaching the AI to think like an expert in our field.
Precisely.
Okay.
And it's not just about making things easier. It's about gaining a competitive advantage.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It's no longer just about keeping up with the technology.
Right.
It's about using it strategically to really get ahead.
Exactly.
In a world where others are already leveraging this hyper-personalized AI, you don't want to be left behind with just generic tools.
Imagine a financial analyst using a well-trained AI to analyze market trends for their specific niche industry.
Right.
The depth of their insights would be incredible compared to someone just using a generic AI.
So are we talking about AI becoming more than just a tool?
Yeah.
Almost like a strategic partner.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
It's a partnership that requires time and effort to build, but the rewards can be enormous.
This is already making me rethink how I use AI.
Yeah.
It's not just about finding quick answers.
Right.
It's about building this resource that becomes more valuable over time as it learns from you and provides you with ever more insightful analysis.
Exactly.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Sure.
I think we need to unpack those 3 steps in more detail.
Okay.
Let's take a quick break and come back to really break down how to provide that context, feedback, and teaching that transforms AI from just a tool into a true partner.
Sounds good. Welcome back. I'm excited to delve deeper into those 3 steps for building a powerful connection with AI. Providing context, giving feedback, and teaching the AI your frameworks. These are the keys to unlocking personalized AI.
Yes, I'm ready to get practical. Let's break those steps down further, starting with context. What exactly should we be telling the AI about ourselves and our work?
Think of it as building that professional profile we talked about. Start with the basics, your job title, your industry, your key responsibilities. Then get more specific. What are your current projects? What are your biggest challenges? What are your goals? What keeps you up at night?
So it's really about painting a picture for the AI, not just giving it data points, but helping it understand the nuances of my daily work life.
Exactly. The more detailed you are, the better the AI can understand your unique perspective and needs. And remember, this is an ongoing process. As your work evolves, keep updating the AI with relevant information. It's not a set it and forget it type of thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What about feedback? How do we effectively guide the AI to give us better results?
Feedback is crucial. Every time you interact with the AI, take a moment to evaluate its response. Was it helpful? Did it miss the mark? Was the information relevant to your specific needs? Did it demonstrate an understanding of the context you've provided?
So it's not just about saying good job or try again. It's about giving specific and detailed feedback on why something was helpful or not. Almost like I'm mentoring the AI to think the way I need it to.
Exactly. If the AI provides an answer that's too general, point that out. If it misses a crucial piece of information, tell it. The more feedback you provide, the better the AI becomes at understanding your unique way of thinking and working.
It sounds almost like a teacher-student relationship, but the student is this super powerful AI. Now let's talk about the third step, teaching the AI our specific frameworks. This seems like the real differentiator, where we move beyond general knowledge to true expertise.
It absolutely is. This is where we move beyond what any generic AI could access and start shaping it with our own professional experience. Every field has its own unique frameworks, nuances, and even unspoken rules, things a generic AI simply wouldn't know. Remember that HR professional in Japan? They would be teaching the AI those specific Japanese labor laws, cultural norms, and even the unspoken rules around communication and hierarchy in Japanese businesses.
So by doing that, the AI could then give advice that's not just accurate from a legal standpoint, but also culturally appropriate and aligned with how business actually gets done in Japan.
Precisely. This is the kind of insight that elevates your work. Or think about a doctor specializing in a very rare disease. They could train the AI on the latest research-specific diagnostic criteria and even case studies from their own practice. This would be an incredible asset for that doctor.
This is mind-blowing. It's not just about having an AI that can search a database. It's about having an AI that can understand and apply knowledge the way an expert in your field would. It's like having a team of specialized experts available to you at all times.
Exactly. It's about augmenting your own expertise in ways we are only beginning to understand.
Okay, so I'm starting to get a grasp on these three steps. But let's say I'm sold on this idea and want to get started. How do I actually begin building this connection with an AI? Where do I even start?
First, remember, there are many different AI platforms available, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Some are more user-friendly, while others offer more advanced features. Don't feel like you need to become a programmer or AI expert to start using these tools.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. It's about finding the right tool for my specific needs and comfort level with technology. But with so many options, it can feel a little overwhelming. How do I choose the right platform for me?
That's a great question. And honestly, it's less about picking the perfect platform right away and more about understanding what you want to achieve with AI. What's that one area in your work or life where a personalized AI could make the biggest impact?
Okay, so step one is really defining my goal for using AI. It's not about trying to do everything with AI right away, but picking a specific area where it can make a meaningful difference.
You got it. For example, if you're a project manager who's constantly drowning in emails and struggling to keep track of deadlines, you might start by looking at AI tools designed for task management and communication.
That sounds incredibly helpful, especially for someone like me who tends to get bogged down in email overload. What about someone in a more creative field like marketing?
There are some amazing AI tools being developed for marketing as well. Imagine an AI that understands your brand voice, your target audience, and your past campaign performance. It could help you brainstorm content ideas, generate ad copy, even analyze data to help optimize your campaigns in real time.
So step one is identifying that area where you want to leverage AI. It sounds like choosing the right platform will flow naturally from defining that goal. What's the next step?
Next, don't try to boil the ocean. Start small. Don't try to build the ultimate AI from day one. Choose a very specific task within your chosen area and focus on training the AI to help you with that one task. For our project manager example, maybe start by just focusing on email management and see how the AI can help you become more efficient there.
Okay, so rather than trying to overhaul my entire workflow with AI, I should focus on one small area where I can get a quick win and build from there. That makes it feel much more approachable.
Exactly. It's about breaking down this big, seemingly complex technology into manageable steps. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. The more you interact with the AI and provide that consistent feedback, the more personalized and effective it will become.
It really is a true partnership where both sides are learning and growing. You're learning about AI and it's learning about you and your work. This has been incredibly insightful. But before we wrap up, I have one question that's been on my mind. We've talked a lot about the benefits of personalized AI, but are there any potential downsides we should be aware of? Is there anything about this approach that could backfire?
That's an excellent question and one that's worth considering. While personalized AI offers incredible potential, we do need to be mindful of how we use it. One potential downside is becoming overly reliant on the AI's output without applying our own critical thinking and judgment.
That's a good point. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of what AI can do and forget that it's still just a tool. We need to make sure we're using it to enhance our decision-making, not replace it entirely.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance between leveraging the power of AI and retaining our own human judgment and expertise. We also need to be mindful of the data we're feeding the AI. If we're not careful, we could inadvertently train it to reflect our own biases or blind spots.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like the old saying, garbage in, garbage out. If we're not feeding the AI accurate, unbiased information, we can't expect it to produce reliable insights.
Exactly. So while the potential benefits of personalized AI are enormous, it's crucial to approach it with a sense of responsibility and awareness. It's a powerful tool that can transform the way we work and live, but it's up to us to use it wisely and ethically.
This has been an incredibly thought-provoking conversation. We've gone from the conceptual idea of connecting with AI to really understanding the practical steps involved in building this partnership. But there's still so much to explore. Let's take another quick break. When we come back, we'll delve even deeper into how to put these steps into action and start building your own personalized AI. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our deep dive. We've covered so much in this episode.
Yeah, we have.
From connecting with AI to the benefits, even some of those potential downsides.
Right.
Now let's shift gears.
Okay.
Let's talk about how to actually get started.
Yes, let's.
What steps can our listeners take to actually start building their own personalized AI partnership?
Well, it's actually simpler than you might think.
Okay.
First of all, don't get so bogged down in the technology itself.
Right.
There are tons of AI platforms out there, and you don't need to be a programmer or a data scientist to use them.
So it's more about our mindset and approach to AI
Yeah.
than needing some specific technical skill set.
Exactly. The first step is to just identify one area where a personalized AI could make a real difference in your work or your life.
Okay.
Don't try to do everything at once. Start with one specific goal.
Okay, so let's say I'm that project manager who's drowning in emails, struggling to keep track of deadlines.
Yeah.
Where do I even begin?
Well, that's a perfect example. You could start by exploring AI tools specifically designed for task management and communication.
Okay.
There are platforms that can learn your workflow, they can prioritize your emails, they can even draft responses for you based on your past communication style.
That already sounds like a huge time saver. It's like having a super efficient assistant who can anticipate my needs.
Exactly.
What if I'm in a more creative field like marketing?
Oh, there is so much happening right now with AI tools for marketing.
Really?
Imagine an AI that understands your brand voice,
Wow.
your target audience,
God.
even your past campaign performance data.
Right.
It could help you brainstorm content ideas, generate ad copy, even analyze data to help you optimize those campaigns in real time.
So step one is really identifying that area where I want to focus those AI efforts.
Yes.
Then what?
Then start small.
Okay.
Don't try to build the ultimate AI on day one.
Right.
Choose a specific task within that area you've identified.
Okay.
And just focus on training the AI to help you with that one task.
So for our project manager, instead of trying to make AI handle every aspect of their job,
Yeah,
they might just start with email management.
exactly.
See how much more efficient they can get just in that one area.
Exactly. As you and the AI get more comfortable working together, you can gradually expand its role, train it to handle those more complex tasks.
Okay.
It's a process of building trust and understanding,
This makes it feel so much less intimidating.
right?
It's not about mastering this massive complex technology all at once.
Yeah,
It's about breaking it down into manageable steps.
absolutely. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination.
Right.
The more you interact with the AI, provide that consistent feedback, the more personalized and effective it will become.
It really is a partnership.
It is.
Both sides are learning and growing.
That's right.
You're learning about AI. It's learning about you and your work.
And that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
As you become more comfortable with AI, you'll start to see even more possibilities.
Yeah.
It's like having a superpower that gets stronger the more you use it.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So to wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I want to leave our listeners with a challenge.
All right.
What one area of your work or your life could you transform by training an AI to deeply understand it?
Think about your biggest pain points, the tasks that you dread, the areas where you just feel like you're constantly playing catch up.
Yeah.
What if you could have an AI partner helping you tackle those challenges?
The possibilities really are limitless.
Yeah.
This has been such an incredible exploration into the world of personalized AI.
It really has.
And I hope our listeners feel inspired
Me too.
and empowered to start building those AI partnerships.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
Now, there's a very important element that I want to actually also elaborate on because it's very relevant to the concept of the persona and in the process of how the model builds a profile and idea about who you are. Because basically what the model is doing on the back end is it's pro user. It's actually building a comprehensive persona of who you are. So in addition, of course, to whatever information you have provided on the custom instructions, as we have just seen earlier in terms of who you are and the kind of the nature of the response you want to be obtaining, the model over time, it actually builds and improves understanding about who you are. So basically what happens, I mean, and if we look at this section here, I can have access to all my conversations with the model since over the last 3-6 months, etc. So everything is stored here, and each one of these units that you see here, or each one of these entries that you see here, those are like basically different kind of conversations that I had with the model. And if I click on each one of these, you might actually be able to see that these are different conversations that I had with the model. Now, the interesting thing here is that the model stores, of course, if you decide to actually allow the model to store this information, these conversations, it stores all this information and these conversations over time. So what kind of relationship we're imagining to have with the bot? I know that for some of you it might sound a little bit weird to have a relationship with a bot. Okay, let's think of it more as a business partnership with the bot. And believe me, it's amazing once you establish that connection with the bot, because that will take you from the basic, what I call the first level of interaction with the AI, into the ultimate pro level of interaction with the AI. So think about it like this. There is AI on one side and there is you on the other side. So in the AI-powered mindset framework and model, what I explain is that there are two basic levels. So among all the people who are using artificial intelligence today, 95% of them, they are stuck on the first level. And that meaning they are using the artificial intelligence in the general way, non-specific, general. They are using the AI interface, whether ChatGPT, Gemini, Llama, or Perplexity, or others. They are using it pretty much the same way it was designed, without any tailoring, without any refining, without any fine-tuning, without any specification. But what I want you to get into to reach into that 5% of the top 5% of the people who are using AI, but creating that amazing connection between yourself as a person and the AI. And that's called the AI partnership. Okay? So how to do that? That's part of the things that we are going to be looking at together in this course. But that happens by starting building that connection with the AI telling them who I am, what do I do, what is my background, what is my expertise, what is my field of work, what is my passions, etc. So you need to tell the AI who you are. You need to put them in the loop. You need to tell them as much information as possible about you so that you put them in the context, so that when they draft the answers for you, they draft it for you, not for X, Y, and Z. They draft the answer in a way that specifically takes into consideration your background, your context, the setting, where you live. If you live in Dubai, it's not the same thing as if you live in California or you live in Hong Kong, because those places have different rules, regulations, have different cultures, different values, different ways of actually operating. And unless you actually tell AI about that context in which you're living, about what you do and what you want, it wouldn't be able to actually give you that kind of answers that you're looking for. And then you will be tracked again and stuck with the 95% mass of people who are using artificial intelligence. But what we're trying to do here through this course is to get you into that top 5% of people who are using the AI to stimulate their capabilities to the fullest. And in my book, I explain that this is the only way you can actually reach to that level.
In the realm of artificial intelligence, building a meaningful connection with your AI model is a transformative step.
It sets you apart from the crowd by tailoring the AI to your specific needs, rather than relying on its default generalized capabilities. Through this process, you're effectively fine-tuning the model to align with your unique requirements and context. As a result, the outputs you receive become significantly more relevant and meaningful, offering insights specifically designed for your work, study, or passions. This personalized connection ensures that the AI isn't just a tool, but a customized assistant that understands the nuances of your world. By training the model to hyper-personalize its outputs, you unlock the maximum utility of AI. Instead of using it as a one-size-fits-all solution, you elevate its role to a highly specialized partner in your endeavors. Imagine the difference between receiving cookie-cutter advice versus guidance that feels tailored just for you. This is the leap that establishing a connection with your AI model enables. Over time, this connection leads to progressive improvement. The model learns about your preferences, workflows, and challenges. It becomes increasingly adept at delivering precise, valuable responses. This iteration process ensures AI evolves alongside you. Whether it's professional tasks, academic pursuits, or personal interests, this synergy enhances performance. Establishing a connection with your AI model is a strategic decision. It empowers you to maximize utility and refine your AI experience. Investing in this connection sets the stage for a partnership that is efficient and profoundly impactful.
The idea is that the model builds connections between these different conversations that you had with him in the past. So everything is stored, and the model is bridging connections and linking the dots and establishing patterns between elements within these conversations. So the model stores memorize these conversations, and it starts building connections and bridging the dots and establishing patterns between like everything which has been said and mentioned and discussed along these conversations. Of course, this raises some privacy questions, which we can discuss in a separate session. But now I'm just trying to explain that actually that's part of the process through which the model builds the profile of a certain person. So in dealing with ChatGPT, with the AI model, you talk about different topics. For instance, I'm talking about my courses at the university. I'm talking about my consultancy projects. I'm talking about my startups projects, investment projects. I'm talking about artistics projects. And maybe some personal topics, my trips, my preferences, etc. Also my health, I'm seeking advice from ChatGPT, and all these different conversations or these different silos. You might think as a user that these are actually different silos, but it's not, because ChatGPT bridges the connections between the professional conversations with the personal conversations, with the health-related conversations, with the passions-related conversations, also maybe some family-related conversations, etc. I think that's the way it draws comprehensive and transparent profile of who you are, and that helps the model better understand who you are. And so it's a question of time so that the model reaches a very high level understanding of who you are as a user, who you are as a person. And you will see that with time, the quality of the responses that you receive from ChatGPT improves as it starts and becomes better at establishing connections between all the different conversations uh, that you have had with the model over the past period of time. Now, this concept that I'm explaining here, which is the AI-powered mindset, and the concept of creating this amazing connection between you as a person and the AI on the other side, to get into that top 5% level, which is going to enable you to stimulate your capability into the fullest. Just want you to know that this concept does not apply only to people. This concept applies the same way to people as it applies to firms, companies, organizations, as well as to countries. So in my research and in my book, I explain that this framework actually applies to the 3 levels. So the micro level of the individual, the person, the middle micro level of the organization, the companies, the firms, the institutions, and the micro level of the countries. Actually, this is same principle applying to all these 3 levels. Also, if you are a company, this concept applies to you perfectly. Because if you want to use artificial intelligence and be among that top 5% of companies which are building the competitive advantage from using artificial intelligence, using the AI systems to stimulate your capabilities as a company, your operations, mechanisms, processes to the fullest, you need to build that connection with the AI, meaning that you don't have to use artificial intelligence in the general sense, but you need to build refined and fine-tuned models that take into considerations your industry, your sector, your processes, your mechanisms, the type of employees you have, the collaborators, the clients, the customers. All these information builds the context that you're sharing with your AI agents. And when you tell them this information about you, they will give you the best answers that you can never imagine. And actually, that creates the distinction and the differentiation, which will take you to that next level, the 5% I am talking about, that level where you actually become an AI-powered company. And believe me, I have seen this with a lot of companies, a lot of clients, and the effects are immediate. You can actually, after refining the models, implementing this AI-powered mindset framework, and implementing it, taking into consideration the specificities of your company and the uniqueness of your company, you will see the change, and the change is immediate. It's not a long-term return on investment. It's not even a medium-term return on investment. The return on investment is immediate. When it comes to countries, I would say that the model also applies perfectly. The return on investment might be a little bit longer, medium term or long term investment, but totally applies. Because what is a country? As a country is a combination of cultures, values, different kind of people, ethnicities, rules, regulations, institutions. And each country has its own civilization, in its own history, its own culture, its own people, its own way of dealing, of operating. So which means that the way you want to implement and adopt artificial intelligence within your country, while you're building your strategy for your institutions, for your economy, for your society, for your growth over the coming years, you want to make sure that the AI systems that you want to use should be tailored to your own specificities and specifications. Because otherwise, if you take some other AI tools which were created in a general, non-specific way that can be used by any other big entities or countries in the world or economies, they can yield you some benefits. I'm not saying the opposite, but they will not get you into that top 5% of the countries which are maximizing and taking and achieving the maximum utility of artificial intelligence through stimulating their fullest capabilities.
In this lesson, we'll explore the 3 levels of implementing the AI-powered mindset: individual, organizational, and national. The focus is on tailoring AI models to meet the unique needs, specificities, and contexts of each level to maximize output quality and strategic impact. The AI-powered mindset is about establishing a deep connection with AI models. This connection allows for fine-tuning and training the AI to adapt to the specific needs, goals, and environments. At the individual level, the AI-powered mindset focuses on training AI to match your unique goals, habits, and context. By establishing a connection with the AI, individuals unlock personalized support that enhances productivity, creativity, and expertise. AI becomes a personal assistant, designed to adapt to your unique preferences and challenges, delivering solutions that fit your specific needs. At the organizational level, the AI-powered mindset emphasizes tailoring AI systems to align with the unique culture, strategic goals, and operational environment of the organization. This includes fine-tuning AI to reflect organizational priorities, streamline workflows, and enhance decision-making processes. Organizations must train AI to integrate seamlessly with their culture and goals. This ensures actionable, context-aware solutions that drive innovation and competitiveness. At the national level, the AI-powered mindset is about embedding AI into strategic frameworks to address the unique needs and aspirations of the country. Nations can train AI to align with their cultural values, policy objectives, and development priorities. This approach ensures AI-driven solutions that foster economic growth, inclusivity, and global competitiveness. AI adoption at the national level demands fine-tuning models to reflect unique challenges and opportunities, creating frameworks that benefit citizens and drive sustainable growth. The AI-powered mindset framework bridges the 3 levels: individual, organizational, and national, allowing for seamless scaling of AI solutions. Fine-tuning and training AI for each level is key to achieving meaningful and tailored results. The AI-powered mindset transforms our interaction with AI, driving innovation, growth, and strategic success.